Hi guys, this is she.pips.fx_trader in the building. That's she.pips.fx_trader in the building. You can follow me on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter actually with the same name. You can also follow my colleague, partner, trading partner at decision_points. That's POINT_FX_trader. That's decision point FX trader, right? So I'm just going to get into this because I don't want to take up too much of your time. This is just basic training on how to use MT4. I'm not going to go into too much detail because people's attention span isn't that great. So I'm just going to show you the basics for those of you who don't actually know how to use this platform properly. I'm just going to show you a few things that you need to get you on the way. All right, so when you log into your account, assuming that you know how to log in, this is the interface that you basically get, right? It looks like this. Now, this is obviously very squashed up. You want to actually read what it says, or you want to read the candle essentially. So what you need to do is make it bigger by clicking the zoom in button. Now it looks like a bar, it doesn't look like a candle. So you want to change it, right? If you want it to be a line graph, you can do that, but I don't know who uses this. But what we normally use is the candles, yeah? So if you want to make it smaller, you just zoom back in, make it bigger, zoom out, yeah? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Now, if you want to change the color, all you need to do is right click, and this is the color of the candle. Right click, go to properties, look at your bull and the bear. Now, you can just select the colors that you want and it will pop up here. Yeah, so I've selected spring green and I've selected pink. Pink for magenta for the bear candle. I also want my bar up and bar down. These are like the bodies of a candle to look the same. So I'm just going to make sure it reflects the exact color that I've chosen. So it looks like this. I can also change the background if I want. If I want a pink color, if I want blue, whatever color I like, white. But I'm just going to stick to black. And also you can also change the grid line to whatever color you want. So it looks like this. You see, it's that simple to change. So it looks like whatever color you want it. Just for the purpose of this, we're just gonna leave it as this color. Yeah, and then once you've done that, you click on OK, and you've okayed it. Now, if you want to go back historically to see what your candles look like, just drag it to the right, or should I say drag it to the left, and just keep going back, yeah? And just takes you back. And rather than you dragging it back to get to where it was before, all you need to do is just click here and it takes you to the end, yeah? So I click this button and it takes me to the end. That's fine. So here you've got the different time frames, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, all the way to daily, weekly, monthly. So when you click on that, it changes your time frame for you. If you want the different time frames, or if you want to see the different time frames. You can also use this button here to check your time frames, but I find it easier to use this. It's a lot easier to use it rather than clicking here and going through or scrolling through the different options here. So that's pretty much how you use that. Now, if you want to add more indicators, like if you want to add indicators, in fact, to your list. I don't use indicators, or should I say we don't use indicators, because we are smart money traders with a bit of spice. There's a secret to it. So we trade without indicators. We trade what we see. But for retail traders, support and resistance traders, trendline traders, you can choose your indicators here. So you go to this plus button or this tab button, you can select your MACD. I'm not going to go into the parameters and the visuals, because there's no need. But if you do want a separate video for that, that can be done to show you how to use it. But yeah, so once I've selected in quote my parameters and etc., I just click on OK, and it just comes out like it shows in my on the surface of mt4, the platform. Now, if I want to save this how it is, I'll show you in a minute, but I just need to delete these indicators. So just right click and delete indicator window. So it deletes that. This should also delete indicator window, and it deletes that. So I've gotten rid of the indicators. Now, if you like the look of this and you think, I want this to always appear on my charts, what you need to do is right click, go to template, go to save template, type in, don't mind me, I know I clicked on this, but just type in pips or type in whatever you want to save it as, the name of the template you want, and then click on save. Ignore where it says replace it because I already tried saving this morning. So that automatically saves this. So whenever you load a new chart window, you will get this template. But if you don't, just right click, go to template, and then click on pips / decision point traders. So that's pips decision point traders. But just bear in mind that you're going to save it as what you want to save it as, not necessarily this. Okay. So don't want to confuse you there. Okay, so that's how you basically save a template. You can have different templates if you want. Now, sometimes it can be annoying to be clicking on different time frames. You want everything in one place. So what you can do is use this button. You see this button here? You can click on that. Yeah, you can have different time frames and different currencies in one. Does that make sense? Right? So I'm just going to minimize the ones that I don't want to see at the moment, which is all of them apart from NZD/USD. So what I really want, I want to duplicate this. I want to see NZD/USD in multiple time frames. So what I will do, I hope this works because it doesn't always work, is go to this cross button here, go down to raw feed. It might be different actually in different mt4s, but I'll show you how to get there. So I'm just going to select another one, right? And I'm just going to click on that, minimize that, click on it again, and then I have this. This is H1 for you. I can change it by clicking on the actual interface and clicking on the different time frames I want. So I'm going to click on the 5-minute time frame. And as you can see, it looks different from the one on the left. So I want to make it look exactly the same. So I right click, go to template, and click on my template, and it gives me the same look as what I've got on the left-hand side. Does that make sense? So I'll do it one more time. You go to here, the cross button, raw feed, go to NZD/USD, all right? Then click on this button. It shows you the different time frames. Right click if I want this to look exactly the same, and shift it to the left if I want it shifted. And there you have it. You have the different time frames. You can have loads. You can have up to 6, I think, or was it 8 that you saw on my screen, for different charts. Basically, if you want to look at other currencies as well, you can do that. So how did I get to that that zone, basically where you spot all the currencies? So I'm just going to close this down because I don't need the 2 of them or the 3 of them. So how did I get there? I clicked on what it says here, Market Watch. When you click on Market Watch, you're not going to have everything. You're going to have a few things on your list. So in order to get every single currency, commodity, metals, indices, etc., you need to click on Show All. Right click anywhere and go to Show All. If you want to hide it, you can also hide some of it, and it hides it. So that's basically how you do it. It just shows you all of them. So you can choose whatever you're looking for trading purposes. So it's that easy, as you can see. Yeah, it's not that difficult. Yeah. So that's basically how you use that. If you want to open up a new chart, like AUD CAD, you click on AUD CAD, you right click, and you click on chart window, right? If you want it next to NZD, USD, you just click on arrange and it comes up like that, and you just select your template as usual and it just comes up for you. Yeah, that's basically how you use this. We've got the different ones here. And if you want to sort it in order, of course you can sort it in order, but you're going to have to fiddle with it to find out how that's done, because I can't remember how I did it actually. Do I remember? No, I don't. Maybe you can't sort it in order, who knows? But I'm sure there's a way to sort it in order if you want to do so. Okay, I guess it's auto arrange. Maybe? No, it's not that. I might show you if I do a part 2 of this video on how to do that. Well, I'm very sure it's somewhere. If you want to sort these ones in order. But these ones, as you can see, are already in a particular order for you. I think it's in the order of, I don't know how they prefer it, this particular broker. I don't know why. But if you want to check for like if you can't really start scrolling, if you don't want to be scrolling down this list, you can also click on this icon here and go to your different tabs in order to find what you're looking for. So if you want the metals, just click on metals and you've got your gold. If you want oil, click on it, you've got your oil. So it's really simple, straightforward to use. It's not that deep. Yeah, so look for your symbols, whatever it is that you're looking to use. If it's not on here, it means that your broker doesn't actually allow people to trade it. So you might have to look for another broker who trade what you're looking for. Yeah, you can use this to scroll down as well as much as you like. I don't like seeing this, so I like to click on the X button and only use it when I need to use it. Yeah, so this navigator button is basically to show you the accounts that you use. So you can, I'm not going to click it because it's got my information, but you can click any one of them to open up your account. So your demo account, your live account, whatever account that you're looking for. So that's basically how you use that tab. And if you want it to disappear, you just click on the star button and it disappears. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else you really need to know here. I mean, if you want to draw a horizontal line, you just click on this dash and you can draw it wherever you like. And if you want to move it, you double click on it and you move it to wherever you want to move it to. If you want to change color, you can also do that by right clicking. Click on it first so that it appears with this little arrow. Then you go to horizontal line property, and then you can change it to whatever color that you want, and it changes your color for you. Okay, if you also want to use this, I've never used this before, to be fair, and I don't know why it doesn't work properly. Yeah, there you go. It's like your trend line. This is for the retail traders. If you want to use this as well, you can feel free to use it and change color. If you want to drag it, you can drag it, but I don't know how to use it, so let's not go there. There you go. You can drag it however you want as well. So yeah, that's basically the fundamentals. There are a few things that are here that I don't think is necessary. Honestly, I don't see why you need all these things. And just in case you didn't see what I did, I double clicked on the arrows in order to get rid of them, right? That's what I did. I double clicked on the arrow and I pressed delete in order to get rid of them. Yeah, that's all I did. So if you want to trade, basically, if you want to place a new order, you see this button where it says new order, right? A window should pop up for you. And if you want to place a new order on, say, AUD CAD, just make sure you've clicked on the interface and you click on new order and it automatically appears here for you. Don't make the mistake of entering an order for NZD CAD or NZD USD. It's happened to me in the past, and yeah, that's really painful. So you've got your volume, which is like your lot size. So if you want to pick your different lot sizes, you can do that, enter your trade. You can enter your stop loss, your take profit as well. And if you want to market execute your trade, then you click on market execution. It's the standard anyway here, so you don't need to scroll to find it. You hit the buy or the sell button, basically. If you want to set a pending order, click on pending order, and then it will give you the different options, whether you want to click on buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, sell limit, whatever you want. You add the entry price that you want to enter, your stop loss, your take profit, the lot size you want to use for it according to your risk management. And if you want, you can say, okay, this order can expire by 2025, and then you click on place, or you don't even need to use this. If you don't use it, that means it doesn't have an expiry date and it will stay there until it gets to your point of interest to kick you into the trade. So that's basically how you use that. Yeah, so it's quite simple. It's not that deep. There's nothing much you really need to know, in my opinion. But I do want to say one thing that can be quite annoying sometimes is when you open up a new account and you enter a trade and it gives you like a message telling you that trade has been entered successfully, or it just gives you an extra message that you need to click on to get rid of. You can always do that in options if you want to get rid of things that you don't like. Like this is what I do. I go to options, and where is that? Yeah, so I go to options and I go to the fourth tab, and I just basically I normally click on one click trading, basically. Basically, that means that if you enter a trade, it takes you in immediately rather than another window coming up and asking you to confirm. Because by then your trade would have left you, because these things are quite fast, aren't they? So I make sure I have this enable one click trading, so I don't have to go through the pain of having to click on it every time to accept that I want to enter a trade. You can read your disclaimer here, quite important for you to read. Click on OK, and then you OK it again. And then it automatically, every time you enter a trade, it just does it for you without another window opening for you to accept the trade. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't think there's anything else here that you really need to worry yourself about. I always have this as off because I don't want any events. I don't want you to alert me of anything. So it's always off for me. And then that's it. You click on OK. I forgot to mention at the bottom, you will see the various different currencies based on what you've opened using this tab. The various different currencies will show here. So if you want to click on them, feel free to do so. And I've already shown you how to get everything on one screen, so you can also fiddle with that. Here you can see your price of, when I say your price, as in your balance, your equity as well, and the margin that you've got left. Your balance will always show here on the trade, and then you can check account history as well. Account history will show you like the trades that you entered, the swap, which can be quite painful. 35 quid is a lot of money. And the lot sizes that you use to enter the trade, and the symbol, the price you entered at, the stop loss you put, and everything else. And what type of trade you entered, the timing you entered it, and the order as well. So that's what it tells you here. You've also got, there's nothing here at the moment, but you also would have some news here, but I don't go here to listen to the news or to read the news. I don't bother myself. You also have your mailbox. This is where your broker, Ace Cap, will send messages if you really want like your messages. You've also got your journals, basically just tells you every little thing that you've done on your account. Every little thing it tells you. what you've done on your account, and you can click on open in order to open your journal. You don't really need exposure as such, but if you want to look at your exposure, we can do another video if you really want this, but you don't need it, to be fair. That's basically it. I don't think you need anything else. To be honest, you don't need to know anything else. This is the basics that you need in order to be successful in your trading journey. So I hope this helps. I hope I didn't go too fast. For anyone who wants a different language, you can go to view languages and you can select the language that you're looking for. It doesn't have all the languages in the world, unfortunately. It just has like your standard European, Chinese, Arabic language. So yeah, so that's all I basically did in order to get myself started. I self-taught myself this, to be honest, because I just played around with it. So I hope that actually helps anyone who is having issues with how to use mt4, and I hope it is helping Sheep Pips and Decision Point students, because you guys, you're gonna have to use this a lot. So you're gonna watch this video anyway. So good. Yeah, just killing birds, two birds with one stone. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments box. And to my students, if you have any questions, feel free to message me directly on text message, WhatsApp, wherever you want to message me on. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Sheep Pips, FX Trader, and Decision Point FX Trader. Yeah, thank you very much and have a great day.